Hello, my lovely Leos. This is your love reading. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. Thank you for all the support with the channel. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other placements that resonate. Okay, so Leo, what I'm getting for you this time around is somebody gave you some type of advice, okay? And it was really good advice, okay? Whoever this person is spoke through the divine and gave you some type of advice that has to do with a relationship, a connection, okay? That you cherish. That is very important to you, okay? Some of you excuse this advice like, you don't know what you're talking about, or I'm not going to listen to you. Your ego stepped in and you didn't take this advice, okay? And I want you to think about what this is because it's like golden. This advice that this person gave you is considered golden, okay? And has to do with the evolution of your connection with someone. So please, if you receive this advice, think back to it and think of what you excuse someone saying to you, saying like, you got to do this or you got to do that, or had you see something in a different way and it was like you were supposed to have this, eureka moment, like, oh my God, you're so right. But instead of doing that, you went into fear mode, you went into ego, and you excuse this. Please go back to that advice and really take it, because this has to do with the evolution of your connection. Take the advice, okay? It's golden. It's wisdom. It's divine. This person spoke through the divine, and you dismissed it, okay? Your ego got in the way. Get your ego out of the way when it has to do with the advice you got, all right? So, for some of you, there's a connection that you are experiencing right now, and what's happening is that you won't let this person get close to you. You won't let this person get close to you. You are, and I'm talking about intimacy. It could either be through intimacy like sexual, or it could be just like feeling close to someone when you're connected with them. It's like you're letting them come into your life in doses right now. This could be an ex that you got back with. This could be someone from the past that you recently got back together with. It's like you're bringing them into your life in doses, okay? Some of you are scared to bring them fully in your life because you don't trust them, okay? You don't trust them from past experience, something they've put you through. There was some kind of betrayal or lying or something like that, okay? But know that you are making progress, but it's very slow, okay? You're making progress, but it's very slow is what I'm getting. You had some time away from this person, and now you are trying to make it work for some of you, but it's like, I feel like the trust is lacking. It's like you want to be with this person, but there's things you need to heal from the past to really let them in, like fully, 100%, like to feel that close bond you once did. And I feel like for some of you, this is definitely a soulmate connection. It's like you feel so close to them. Yeah, so some of you are confused to give this person like your all, okay? You're confused to give this person your all is what I'm getting. It's like you gave them your all in the past and there was some kind of lying or betrayal, and so it bothers. It's like you having trouble. Yeah, this is soulmate. Yeah, this is definitely soulmate connection. This could be someone from your past, someone you grew up with, someone who you had, it's like you feel like you're married to them, even though some of you might not be. Okay, I feel like some of you are not married or ever were married to them, but you feel this like they're your spouse, like you've known them forever. Okay, and because of this, some of you got really comfortable in the situation. It was more like a routine, is what I want to say. I don't know how to describe it. Not like a routine, but it was very mundane because you feel like you're already married to them. And what happened because of this, the negative aspect of this is that you got so used to them that you stopped trying. It's like some of you just stopped, if you're a female, for example, like you stopped wearing makeup, you stopped getting dolled up, you stopped giving them the affection you once did, okay, is what I'm getting for some of you. If you're a male, you stopped giving them affection. I think you guys just got really comfortable with each other in some sense, okay? And that's the negative aspect of being in a soulmate relationship. You guys just felt too comfortable, so you stopped trying, is what I'm getting. Like you kind of just stopped. Like think about the time when you just got together and you were like, trying to like not impress one another. It's just like you had this other like energy when it came to, being with this person. And I feel like for some of you, it was a falling out where you just stopped trying. And for some, I have to say, you took this person for advantage. For some of you, there's a small group, but you took this person for granted. You took this person, like, oh, they're going to be there. Whatever. They're here. They're my person. And you just like kind of let it fall through the cracks for some. Okay, so let's get into the energies of the two people. This can go either way. I feel like somebody's connection is kind of fell through the cracks. This is for a small group of you. Somebody got pregnant and could have had either an abortion or a miscarriage. Like the birth of this baby didn't come through and it's really affecting you. I feel like for some, this is causing unforgiveness in your connection with the other person, okay? Or it's like someone got pregnant and they were not offered like a proposal or something. It didn't come through. Something that has to do with some type of a pregnancy, okay? Wow. Or somebody was promised a proposal, but they didn't get it. Like something like that. Oh, wow. Somebody is at a stalemate. This is the first person. They're not taking a chance. They're not. Okay, this is what it is. This person is not trusting the other person. There was a lot of egotistical fights and arguments, a lot of mean things said to one another. Somebody made the other person feel very like low, is what I want to say. Kind of like low. They made you, either you or the other person, like felt like a loser, whatever that was said. Somebody feels really low. And that's why they're undecided. That's why they're trying to figure out what to do with this connection. And someone doesn't trust the other person fully. It's like they want the other person, but what I'm feeling is that this is the past. There is some progress being made, okay? There has been growth in this connection. There is some type of success. I feel like this is a coming back together. So for those of you who are rekindling something with someone, there is growth, there is some kind of success when it has to do with your conversations with one another. I feel like for some, it's like you're no longer letting the ego get in the way. They're no longer letting the ego get in the way. Fears, just mean things. For some of you, there's like a lot of mean things that were said. Somebody felt like very low is what I'm getting. So that is, being worked on, okay? But there's still, it's like the communication is being worked on, okay? Even though it's like very confusing for you still both on how to make this work. But at the same time, it's like somebody is not trusting the situation. Somebody is not taking that leap of faith and just diving into this, okay? So let's see, other person. Whoa. Okay, let's see this one. I feel like the other person, it's like, okay, this other person has plans in their mind on what to do, okay? To make a decision of what action to take towards the other person, but it's like they're not taking it, okay? They're not taking any action, and this has to do with because they're holding on. They're holding on to the past is what I'm getting. They're holding on to the past. They're holding on to how things were in the past. So they're kind of stuck in their old ways. Okay, there's this very stagnant energy that I'm picking up on. Stagnant. It's not that this person has any... It's not that this person has any like ill intent. It's just that they're holding on to this. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this person too. Like they're holding on to their old ways of how this connection was. Very stagnant energy. Okay, I want to know why. Why are they holding on to their old ways? Whoa. Okay. There has something to do with money. There's something to do with money that is affecting this connection. Someone is still holding on to their old ways because they can't change their lifestyle. So if this is someone that you've been dealing with, or you are that person, as to you're still stuck in some kind of a financial, in a financial rut, is what I want to say. It's like to make this connection work, the finances are coming up strongly with this person, okay? So they feel like, this came in reverse. This is the King of Pentacles. So it's like they're not at the King of Pentacles yet. So that's why they're still in their old ways of like, how are we going to make this work? Like, how can I contribute? I really can't right now. How are we going to move in together? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? This person is still stuck in their old ways, and they're thinking, finance is really paying a toll on this connection, you guys. One has to do with, especially one person, is what I want to say. That's why they're hanging on to their money. Some of you, if this is not you, if this is the other person, and you're thinking this person is being cheap, or they're being like, they're hanging on to their money, they're not spending money on me, or they're not spending money on whatever it is, right? It's because they're not where they want to be. It's in their mind, they are trying to contribute to your future together, is what I'm getting. It's really cute, actually. I mean, but if you're wondering if this is the other person and you're wondering why, it's because they want to get to the King of Pentacles. They want to be able to contribute, to provide for the other person in a family home dynamic. So if there's like this, there's been this struggle before about like, how do we pay rent or mortgage, whatever it is, it's like they are trying to overcome that to build a secure home environment. Like that's financially secure is what I'm getting, okay? So, oh, yeah. So I feel like in the past that this connection was unequal when it has to do with something that has to do with money. Money is really playing a role. That's too many cards. But I have to tell you, yeah, there needs to be equality when it comes to contribution in this dynamic. Okay? I feel like one person feels like they gave too much than the other. Or they have to give too much is what I want to say. But there's some kind of ending that okay, for some of you, you still think if this person was like unfaithful to you, you still think that they're cheating. They're not. You might not know about it, but they are no longer entertaining any other people. And for some of you, it was just a one-time thing. I just want to let you know. I know that for some of you, you thought like, oh, it's an ongoing thing, but it wasn't. Yeah, for some of you, you lost faith is what I'm getting. Wow. There is a real imbalance going on in your mind. For some of you, you didn't listen to your intuition when it comes to this connection. So hone in on your intuition. That will bring balance to this connection. The other thing for some of you is like this person, this is a small group, is with someone else, like married or committed to someone else, and they are not getting a divorce. There's a lot of ego involved. To the people that are dealing with someone who is married, it's a very unbalanced situation. I'm going to take one more card. I feel like this person is being really manipulated. But okay, so what they're saying is it's for those people, whoever's married. Okay, listen up. This is really important. Whoever's married, this person is still, it's the person actually. This person is still, they're dealing with karma, okay? Karma has not balanced out yet. There is a karmic lesson that they need to learn in their marriage. But what I'm getting is that if you put your intention to it, if this person, whoever's watching, if this person is married, if you put your intention into them healing their karma, balancing it out, it will happen, because some of you are very destined to be with this person. This makes sense to you. If you're dealing with a married person, they have to go through a transformation, and they are, but it has to do with you putting it out there is what I'm getting, because this person is your destiny. Even if they're married, I feel like for some of you, this person is your destiny. But this has to do with you healing, okay? And healing, so that there's transformation starts. Their transformation of balancing out the karma, okay? There's a karmic lesson that they need to learn. So if this is you, make sure you put your intention out there for healing, heal them, heal the situation, okay? So I feel like, Leo, I have to pull one more card for you. What else do my Leos need to know? Yeah. Like I said earlier, you need to, for some of you who I said gave up on this connection, in a sense where you got so used to each other that you're just like, it's like a routine, mundane. You do the same thing all the time. You like, it's more like robotic. It's not really like, okay, whoever this resonates with, you got to put some nurturing, some caring into this connection, okay? You got to spice things up, I'm getting, for some of you. Don't let it become boring. Even if you've known this person for like 10 years, don't let it get boring. Spice it up. You know, put the effort into that. For some of you, you're more focused on making money, which is good, you know, that you're focused on making money, but you got to spice things up. You got to balance your career, your job, and your love life, okay? So spice it up, and that's going to bring you success and growth together, okay, in this connection. And I really see something good coming out of it. I feel like a very strong bond is growing once you do that. A very strong bond that will not be broken once you get into that energy of equal giving and receiving, not letting your ego get into communication. I mean, like fights, I should say, through communication, and just be compassionate towards one another. Compassion, okay? And trust is really important for some of you who are not trusting the other person. Find a way to trust and forgive them and see them for who they are in the higher perspective. I feel like this other person is really trying for you to trust them, is what I'm getting for some of you. Like doing everything, you still don't trust them. So find it in your heart to release any anger, resentment from the past of the lie or betrayal, whatever it was. Somebody made a stupid decision, and it was very like impulsive. So, like they were, you know, not thinking with their head. So, forgive, let go of that, so you can, you know, get this. I feel like a bond is really growing right now for some of you, and just make sure to take care of it like you would take care of a baby, is what they're saying. Take care of this connection like you would a baby, okay? That's what that's what it needs right now, is what I'm getting, okay? I hope this has helped a lot of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all next time. Many blessings. Bye.